Okay, this is a video for all those EVs, Erics and Ficos out there who don't understand about fuck of nothing about motor vehicles or whatever propulsion system they run on. They seem to be a well-educated bunch of society, but they're not. Because probably when I walk into a dealership and the car salesman there goes, here, another mug to tuck up, which is the truth when they sell these vehicles. And regarding a so-called battery life, how far you can go on the charge. Regarding the current technology or capacities, so much juice you can't jam in a power pack unit. It's impossible. Even if you have a megawatt distributor, it's impossible. It goes against the laws of physics, basically. Heard a car, the battery will last 10 years and it'll do 1,000 miles. It's not true. It's a load of bullshit. And I've been to social media, especially on Facebook, when it comes to these EV sponsored accounts, which are spouting out just absolutely bullshit about EVs, how good they are. That it's a form of transport, or I should say propulsion, which has a whole series of drawbacks. Because I always said on the forums, what about the grid system? Regarding if there's going to be a so-called huge demand in EVs, can it cope? And they come up with the bullshit, oh, they made an investment in 2020. No. Any Western country, go, the electrical grid system is fragile. It requires billions and billions of dollars in investments for each country from beginning to end to adapt for this type of demand of electricity. Plus you need more power stations. You're going to use nuclear. Or you think you're going to use windmills and solar power. And regarding a Tesla goes around the world showing how good it is. It may be good, but excuse me, when you cross the desert, it's all sand, and there are huge distances to cover. And one said, oh, in America, there's one in the desert. You think someone's going to spend millions and millions of dollars just to put a few charging points in the middle of the desert for a bunch of fucking electric cars which run on batteries? You got to be really stupid. You know, these people are like sheep. Investing in infrastructure is a lot of money. What do you think here in Italy, inside of Pyrenean programming, which EC country has a disposal spend from Brussels? They offer to the electric companies to make these public recharging points. You know what the incentive is? They refuse the power companies because they know it's a huge investment and it's a zero profit. It's more easier economically, bureaucratically, to open up a service station which serves diesel, petrol, liquid gas, instead of opening up a service station where you charge your electric cars. And plus, when it comes to the batteries, you don't think it will last forever, you know. They become obsolete. The more you charge on rapid charge, the more you burn the cells. The manufacturers always recommend you recharge on full charge. That means it takes 6 to 8 hours. You know, wait for fucking 6 hours to charge a fucking car. You've got to be kidding. And plus, you have to charge it from a minimum to a maximum, which is 20% to 80%. This is in EV cars programmed to do so. Unless you twerk it a little bit in the system, you can put it to a maximum. They load it because they realise these cars catch fire. They have safety issues. We're talking about high tension electricity, AC. We're not talking about DC, 12 volts from a model electric car. It's a technology which has been abandoned in favour of petrol at a bit of 100 years ago, because these vehicles came out at the same time 100 years ago with petrol and diesel vehicles. It was a lot more economical to drill for oil, refine it and sell it, and it became widely available without particular specialised infrastructure which electric cars will need in the future. EVs are not just the future. It will probably take decades until a right technology which is alternative to combustion engines will come on the market, because like I always said in my videos, it must be a form of transport economical and the fuel which you use it cheap and widely available for all to use. We come to a situation that our establishment wants to force us to have expensive EVs, insufficient or non-existent structures to charge them, and now very expensive hardware to replace, to repair. And God knows, within a few years' time, these vehicles will become obsolete and probably be something more better, more efficient in technology, and or another form of fuel available. All this crap saving the planet, running it on EVs because it doesn't pollute. When you charge your vehicle, it comes from a power station, which is probably gas, coal, nuclear. Don't think it's from a solar farm or a windmill structure, because they haven't got that megawatt capacity to produce on a vast scale electricity in case of demand for electricity, especially for EVs. Because the future is we'll be needing more electricity for the AI data centers. That will take up a hell lot of resources. Or electric cars is just another way to get you out of your private owned vehicle. And with all these new environmental and highway code restrictions they're slapping on slowly in each country to just discourage you, make you pass the wheel, piss you off of owning or driving a vehicle. And everyone will be sharing the robot car, public transport, forget about it. It's just a nightmare. Overcrammed, expensive, inefficient form of transport.